Hey everyone, what's up? How are you? Thanks for tuning into this video. The title of this video says that these are the reasons why I am a vegan. I'm just gonna get right into it because I want to do a little bit more, I want to incorporate some videos about veganism into my channel since that I am a vegan. Also, I just kind of want to talk about it and see what's going on with everybody. So to get right into it, I am a vegan. I've been going on and off for veganism, basically for the last 5 years, let's just say. But this year, 2017, I have been consistently vegan for the year so far. So yay, to me, that's pretty good. Why veganism though? Well, I come from being a vegetarian. My background is in vegetarianism. My mom and my dad were vegetarians before they got married, so when they got together, they raised their children to be vegetarians. So that's just kind of how that goes, you know what I mean? I was vegetarian for, basically my first 18 years maybe. Of course, I've had meat, but when I went to college, then that's when I really tried like chicken and fish and stuff, and I did like it. It was pretty good, but I've come back to vegetarianism and veganism for numerous reasons, you know what I mean? I feel like the big 3 reasons would be for health, for the animals, and for the environment. Now, I'm not gonna go too deeply into the scientific part of those 3 things, talking about how, I'm not gonna go into how dairy is not good for your body, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk about the atrocities to the animals, even though it's no surprise. I feel like everybody nowadays knows that animals are abused horribly for the food industry, you know what I mean? And yeah, you could ignore it. Oh, but beef tastes good, that's what they say. But that's just, anybody with that excuse is them ignoring the facts. Of course, the environment, there are tons of documentaries about how raising meat is kind of a waste of natural resources. A lot of resources go into producing meat, and the earth would be better off if there was no meat industry, basically. So yeah, that's basically why I'm vegan. Actually, I have personal reasons as well. One thing is that in my lifestyle, there are certain things that I might engage in that are not necessarily healthy for my body, but I do it anyway. So eating vegan is one of my ways that I feel like if I eat vegan and put all these healthy fruits and vegetables into my body, then the other substances that I might put into my body that's not necessarily healthy won't have such a damaging impact on me, because I've set the stage for health and well-being, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. I will admit that fish does taste pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna front like that. When I was pregnant, I craved so much KFC. It was not funny at all. Like, I would go to the doctor's appointment. My sister used to go with me most of the time. We'd go to the doctor's appointment and then we'd go to KFC after. And it's like, yeah, KFC is not good for you at all, but it tasted delicious. And my doctor was like, yeah, go ahead, eat as much as you want, because my weight, you know what I'm saying? I was pretty slender during my pregnancy, so I could basically do whatever I wanted food-wise, and luckily all I wanted was chicken. I've never eaten any beef before. I've never had pork before, and wild game, deer, rabbit, squirrel, whatever. I've never eaten those either. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to say on the subject of veganism right now? But that's pretty much it. I think it's not super deep and complicated, you know what I mean? And it's easy to do if you were watching this and you're like, oh, I want to be vegan, but I can't for X, Y, and Z reasons. And it's like, yeah, it's easier than you think, you know what I'm saying? Get some almond milk instead of your whole milk, and some, they have vegan cheese now at Whole Foods if you into that sort of thing. And there's super recipes online that you can try to make your own cheese and your own scrambles, and whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what exactly is your holdup for the food, okay? Like, if you think about being vegan, like, what is it that's holding you back from taking that step? You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a lot of things. And just because I'm vegan does not mean that I am the epitome of health. I don't eat healthy all the time. Sometimes I don't feel like preparing vegetables and washing lettuce and soaking greens and making a kale salad and having to rip the kale and the cleanup and then the special utensils you need to peel the vegetables and all of that stuff. Like, I get pretty lazy sometimes and I don't feel like doing none of that, so we will get french fries if I need it, or frozen food, or veggie burgers. I guess that just about wraps up this video about why I'm vegan. It was pretty simple. I made notes and it just has health, animals, and environment on it, so those are my reasons for being vegan, all wrapped up into one. And then I guess the fourth reason would be to kind of reduce the amount of harm that I put on my body from the other vices that I might indulge in. So I guess that ends this video, and thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope, you know, if you have any thoughts about veganism or food or vegetarianism, you can leave them in the comments below, because that will spark conversation to everybody and whatnot. And then I'm gonna make another video soon about some of my favorite vegan foods, because I like food and I like to talk about food, and I like to eat food, and most of the time I like to prepare it. So yeah, let's get all that going. And I guess this is the end of the video. Once again, I feel like I've said that a million times, but this right here is the official end of the video. Thank you for watching very much, and I'll see you later.